guys, and welcome to a quick little overview video of my latest CC collection, the Brutalist bathroom collection. I put collection after everything, there's too many collections, but yeah, I wanted to do this video quickly because there are quite a few little nuances and little extra details that I kind of wanted to explain and have like a go-to thing where I can link people if they have any questions, and I can link them to here, because if I tried to write all this down, it would take 5 years, so it's easier just to do it in a video. So, you know, sometimes talking is just easier than writing it, okay? Life lesson. Also works with messages to other people like text, sometimes just best to call. So yeah, I'm gonna do a quick little overview. These are all of the items that are included. There are 27 items in the set for the bathroom. The bathroom, love it, but got slightly bored of using the same bath over and over again. So I have done this new bathroom set. I think more bathroom sets are required in the future. But yeah, so I have everything out in like the first swatch colour, well, apart from that, because I thought that's a bit too much white if I just left that. But yeah, so I'm going to go through everything and talk about placement of stuff and all this stuff that may be different to regular items. So this set basically all started because I found the inspiration for this vanity. So this vanity, it's 3 pieces. You've got the right piece, you've got the left piece, and you've got the centerpiece. So this comes in only wood tones. I wanted to keep this as authentic to the original as we could. I found this Brutalist sideboard on Pinterest. I think it was like for sale on like First Dibs, something like that. Couple of £1,000, you know, for the sideboards, not too much. And the detail I absolutely loved, so that is why this entire set is called the Brutalist bathroom, just because of this one piece. Some other things you may not say are Brutalist, but this one was inspired by a Brutalist sideboard. So yeah, that's the direction we went with. So yeah, the classic wood tones that you see in all of my sets are in here. Plus I'd love to use this green as well. That was in the brownstone as well, this green. So yeah, everything comes of course in the same swatches, and you can piece these together. If I just put this here, you can piece these together, so this wood is seamless when you put them together, so you can have this as long as you want. If you have a super swanky community lot that needs like 5 million sinks all together, you can do so, voila, like this. And yeah, that's the super duper easy bit. And then we also have this other vanity that also has the end bits, so center and the end bits. This also, I put like these curved end bits, so if you want to do a curved end bit you can. And also it looks kind of, these are set at the exact height they need to be to fit a sink properly and for your animations to look correct. I would say put them up against like the wall like this. You can just put 2 pieces together and then you have like a little tiny mini one. But what's unique about these vanity bits is the slots that they have. So as you can see here, we have this sink unit, and this one's designed to go up against the wall, which is why you can see the pipes that go into the wall. And then this one here is designed to just go on kind of anywhere. You can place this anywhere. But what I want to say about these is I've put slots in the middle so that you can put your sink there, because believe it or not, these sinks actually snap onto the surfaces, so you can place them wherever you would like that has a large slot. If you want to place these on a dining table, dining tables are the perfect height for this. Let me take my in-game one, there we go. And they always have large slots, so as you can see, you could put it like that, and you could just move this into position, bloop, and then you can have like it on a table, just not into the bath. You get what I mean? So yeah, That's why I did 2 sinks, because this one always has to be up against the wall, because the taps come from the wall. But this one here you can just put, and you can just have a rectangular sink. So this one is a bit more versatile, so we have the 2 different options. So bloop. And yeah, so it requires a large slot. You can see when it's like engaged, because it highlights underneath, it has that yellow box. And I've done them in the middle, but I've also done them halfway off, so that if you have them in a row, you can offset them. So you could have them in the middle, but you can also have them there and there. So those are the 3 slots that you have options. So you can have them in the middle, you can have them offset, like that. And then of course there's plenty of slots for you to put all your clutter around and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, those are the 2 main vanities. This vanity, I should go through the swatches on this one, comes in terrazzo colors. For this set, I focused very early on creating a new terrazzo texture, because I don't think I've done one before, or I had one, but it was kind of variation of an in-game one. So this is my own one, and it has a lot of different color options. There are 12 different terrazzo colors. Where it appears here on this vanity, it's like a smaller repeating pattern, and then when it appears on other stuff, it's larger because it's for larger areas. But yeah, you can even have your pink one, and then we got all of the concrete colors that you could possibly need. So there's 20 concrete colors. I think I've done less in this. No, I've done all the same. There's 20 in this. It's the sink that has less. There's 20 concrete colors, and there is 12 terrazzo colors. So the idea is that you're gonna maybe put terrazzo here, and you mix and match it with concrete. So what I've tried to do is think about combinations you can do with terrazzo and concrete, because the whole thing is terrazzo and concrete and a little bit of wood. So yeah, that's the whole idea behind it, is so that you can mix and match. And also, with this many color options, it would be crazy if I had the sink attached to it, because you'd need to do so many more color options. So the fact that I could keep the sink separate means that you can mix and match to your heart's content, and there's a lot less swatches, and a lot, there's just a lot less. So yeah, that's that little one. So as we said, we've got the rectangle sink that can go anywhere. You've got all of your concrete colors. I made sure in my favorite white color that there is every single tap option possible. So you have a white tap, you've got a light grey, you've got a grey, you've got a black, you've got, we're going to call this Gilver, a stronger gold, tarnished gold, we've got a copper colour, and then we've got a charcoal blue. So I'm going to call that gunmetal, but really it's just my regular navy charcoal colour. So yeah, those are the options for that, and it has all of those different. For the sinks, I've done 18 different concrete colours instead of 20, because I didn't think you needed 4 variations of white like I have for the walls and stuff. So yeah, you have the white, you have the creme, you have all these colours, and I've just picked whatever tap looks best with these other colours. But yeah, if you want a pink sink, you can have a pink sink with silver taps, you can have it with black taps, and you can have it with gold taps. You can have whatever taps you like there. I actually really do like the combo of orange and pink, so just a heads up. And then we have the the round sink, so that there is meant to go up against the wall. And then you have all the same colour options that you had in the rectangular one here in the round one. Just the colours go on for days. So yeah, those are those 2. Just a word of advice, if you download my merged file, I have linked the textures for all these little pieces. So these 5 pieces have textures linked. So you'll need to put all of those pieces into your game to make sure that the texture appears. If you just put this piece in for some strange reason, it will have no texture, and it will have this weird blue and pink gradient thing on it with a bright lime squiggly line. it will look awful. So just make sure you've got the appropriate pieces in your game if you do take my unmerged file. But who needs to do that in their life? You just everyone picks the merge file most of the time, to be honest. So yeah, these are the main two jumping off points. These are the things that I did first. And kind of once I had these bits done, I kind of knew I was heading in the right direction. Until then, I had not a clue. And yeah, I was slightly concerned, some may say. But yeah, so let's move this one out of the way. So then, of course, the other vital thing in the bathroom would be a bath. So we have this bath. This comes in the same swatches as the sinks do. So you can match and mix and everything to your heart's content. There is so many swatches in here. I think, did I get to 30? Was it 38? I think there's 38 swatches in the sinks and the bath. So a lot, but you can definitely match. See, there we go. Matching. And this one, I wanted to do like a middle tap, and then I realized that actually there's this like ripple effect on the water and you can't move it. So that's why you're never gonna find me doing middle taps, because I can't ignore that stupid visual effect and the fact that I can't move it. So yeah, but this bath I preferred with the tap at the end. I thought it was gonna be in the middle, then I was like, actually no, it looks better at the end. So yeah, we went with that one. But yeah, it's just another variety of bath, and all of these things I think you'll find go really well with the bathroom. If you already have the bathroom, if you don't, what's wrong with you? If you're on console, apologies. But if you aren't on console, what's wrong with you? Please download the bathroom at houseofharleys.com. It's completely free, has been there for like forever. But yeah, this set goes well with it. I haven't got any clutter items in here, so I definitely rely on the bathroom clutter pieces to go with it. So next up we have the toilet. And the toilet, you know, you got a little push button. You know, if you want to be like economical, you can do the smaller one. If you just, you know, if you've got a lot to flush, you do the larger button. So this one comes in all of the same swatches as the sink and the bath do, because we like matching stuff. But also we've added a bit of variety in this one because we have a different seat color. So yeah, if you have like the pink there with the silver, if you have the silver there, then we've like introduced just like a tiny bit of white to break up all the pink. So yeah, that was the idea, just to use the seat to kind of break up the color a little bit sometimes. If you want a red toilet, you can. Yeah, so just all of those. So the same metals, because that's metal up there, we've matched all of these. And that is the toilet. And there's something, a little detail about the toilet is that it's asymmetrical. So you have this like little rounded off bit here. I was inspired by a real life toilet, but my toilet looks nothing like the inspiration because I have a problem with toilets that meet the ground in the game. I don't know why, but I don't like it when the toilet touches the ground in the game. And that was the inspiration, touch the ground. So we had to change that. But yeah, I like this like asymmetric. What I really liked about it, and the main feature that I was inspired by with this asymmetry, with this being like perfectly round and then it goes off to the side. So yeah, we like this. And we got a cute little hinge at the back so that your toilet seat is perfectly safe and doesn't crash down on you. So yeah, that's the toilet. And then of course the last very vital part of a bathroom would be a shower. So we have this shower here. Let me get into open space. This shower comes in all of the metal colors that are on the sink and all the other metal items. So we have the white, the silver, the darker silver, black, the gilver, the stronger goldy gilver, the tarnished gold, the copper, and the charcoal. So this item you're going to require Discover University for it, because the devs decided to restrict the animations for that pack only. So you are going to need Discover University. I think if you don't have Discover University, the shower can appear in your game, but they can't use it, or maybe it disappears when it's placed. I'm not too sure. I've had some people that don't have Discover University can see this in their game. So I haven't tested for when it doesn't have Discover University. I just know that the animation for it, or the tuning or something, one element of the shower, it requires that pack. So I'm just gonna let you know for that. And I haven't done a shower panel, what we're gonna call it that, because I did them in the bathroom and I don't need any more. So yeah, I advise you to do it with the room divider, like glass one that came with the shower, came with the bathroom, to divide that off. Then we'll go on to these little goodies. Actually, I'm going to do this first, which is we have two different kind of half wall decorative thingies. Let me place 3 of these together. So on my travels in Pinterest, I don't know if you are on there too, but I come across these little decorative shelf half wall things in bathroom inspiration images all the time, and I was like, well, I think I need it. I did originally want this to be like this whole huge set of fake walls like this, but that had like niches in them and arches, but you know, time. So we did this. This one was vital, so I managed to squeeze this one in, but it has all the terrazzo colors that are throughout the set, and then the concrete colors as well to match the walls. So this one's meant to kind of look like it is tiles. So this is the tiles, it matches the floor, which I'll go into the floor in a little bit. And then there is also this plain version so that you can have it be seamless. So that one's tiled, you can see exactly where it tiles. But this one's seamless. I don't know why I placed them off tile. But yeah, there you go. So that one's seamless and comes in concrete colors. Like this. But what's cool about this is it's really a shelf. So if you get yourself one of the plants that comes with this, this plant is large, yes, I'll give you that, but really I have made this slottable because I see it being used a lot sized down. So size it down a couple of times and it slots there perfectly. So there is slots all along this top edge, so you can put all of your clutter items. If you want, you can go and get your clutter items from the bathroom. Where are they? There's one. And put them up there, so you can have all your little bathroom knickknacks and stuff and put them up there. Or you can have this fabulous perfume set from base game. So yeah, that's the wall. That I always see them, and they either have a sink in front of them or they have a toilet. So I knew that you're going to want to combine these. So this is exactly 1/4 of a tile deep, which means that if you press F5 and turn on your quarter tile placement, I'm going to turn it off for a second because I already have it on. Normally you place stuff and it goes half a tile along, but if you press F5 on your keypad, it then moves 1/4 of a tile. As you can see, it takes 4 steps to get across a tile instead of 2. So then you can perfectly move it forward by 1/4 of a tile, and you can have these perfectly sitting in front without having to alt place anything. It will just slot there with your F5 placed, and then you can have your little extra detail of your half wall. Ideally, I think I would normally see these like encased inside a wall like this, kind of like that, if you get what I mean. And this behind it, let me do a realistic color because it's slightly throwing me off, but there we go. Yeah, so I would kind of do it like this, and you have all your stuff up there and your clutter items and all that kind of stuff, and then you have your sink as well. Boom, there we go. And also I've seen it with toilets, so the toilets do fit in there as well. So just put this toilet in there quickly, and if you have your F5 placement, for your quarter tile placement on, fits in there. I just kind of like this extra little design detail to be in bathrooms, because I think bathrooms can be pretty boring most of the time. So adding in this little kind of extra detail just breaks it up and makes it a bit more interesting. So yeah, that is the half wall. So we have that, and we have the plain version, and then we also have a whole load of mirrors. Now I wanted to do this hanging mirror. I've seen it in several of my inspiration images, and then I discovered that Sims don't like to route to ceiling mirrors, because there's no such thing as a ceiling mirror in the game. So these are actually wall mirrors, but they do look like they're hung from the ceiling. So you've got them in different heights, and they do finish just above your little decorative shelf there, half wall thingy, on purpose. So you can have that behind, you can have your sinks there, and then you can have your mirror just finishing right above the shelf, and it all matches in. So yeah, that comes in the 3 heights, and it comes in all of the metal tones that I've used throughout the set. And you'll want to take the appropriate height one for whatever height wall you have. So we're on the tallest height here. You can see the medium one then touches the ceiling, and then when you're on the short, it touches the ceiling as well. So you need those. I was just having problems with, if I put them properly as a ceiling mirror, if I put them above the sink, if I put them there where they're supposed to be, your Sims can't use them to like practice their speeches or anything like that. They can't interact with them, even though they're in the same place that a wall mounted mirror would be. So yeah, we had to fake it a little bit and make them wall mounted so that your Sims could route to them, because I think you'd rather have that than them just be mounted to a ceiling. So yeah, there's those. And then we have this little set. I wanted to do this like modular endless mirror look, and then I made the pieces and got them in game and realized that the game's a pain in the butt and would not allow me to do such things and them really be seamless. So I've done 3 size options instead. Yeah, originally it came in a centerpiece and then ending pieces, because I wanted it to be just like this one. But unfortunately in the game, if you have mirrors together, when you zoom out and they have this like low texture, they do it at different phases, which is really annoying if you have something that's meant to be one piece and you zoom out and then, you know, that centerpiece is perfect and the end bits aren't. So yeah, we decided to have them as full mirrors instead. And it's just like a metal tray with a mirror at the back. And then of course it comes in all of the same colors again, because we love a good colorway. So yeah, 4 options. I saw this one like being used if you have this little moment here. You could have this one, or you could use this one here. So for your different size vanities, there is a mirror that can cater for you, and these can move all over the wall, but these ones are set in position so that they always look like they're hanging from the ceiling. So we went a slightly EA-like for that one, but not for these ones, of course. These ones just go all over the place. Okay, and then we have 2 plants in this set, because why have one when you can have 2? I did only have 1 plant, and then I had too many good ideas, so we quickly squeezed another plant pot into the game. This one here is got these little handles, and it comes in these concrete colors, a little bit more distressed at the top here, and it comes with the green leaves, or you can have these pinky leaves, and that comes in every single pot color. And you have the 2 different options for the leaf colors and the plant pots. So a whole load. If you want a pink plant pot and pink leaves, you can have it. So yeah, that comes in all those colors. And then this one's kind of like more metal like. That one was concrete and this one's metal. This one I said of course would look good size down, so I do expect to be using these like multiple of them probably together like this, probably, because I think they'll look good together, you know, just different sizes, and you've got a whole little look there. And then this one I only really expect to be using at that size because it's quite just a large planter. They're like a stack of hexagons interlaced in one another, and then you have all these different kind of metal tones. So yeah, this one's metal and the other one's concrete, and it's just a cute little planter. It's giving me Journey to Batu vibes, and I'm okay with that because I really did like the pots that they gave in that set, and I liked all the detail that they had in it. So yeah, that's my ode to Journey to Batu. But also it is a Brutalist plant pot, so it goes with it. And last but no means least are the walls and floor, because if you search by the keyword Brutalist, you're going to find all of these items, apart from the walls and the floors, because you can't search for those in the build by catalogue for some reason. So yeah, here the floor is my first ever floor that I have created from scratch, and it comes with all of the terrazzos that I've done over here. See, this one has a much larger scale because it's on a larger area. So I'm going to go through all of these different terrazzos that we've done because the floor is the perfect place to show them. So all of these swatches, so as I said, there is 12, and you should hopefully find one that goes with your bathroom set, you know, a bit more aquatic with greeny blues. This one, I really want to use this with like a darker wall. For some reason I'm back in Spain somewhere. And then we have the pink one because I am a girl and I do like good pink moment. As I've grown older, I've embraced the pink. And then we have all of these concrete colours that we've also got for the walls. So all the walls have matching floors as well. Oops, we've gone back. So yeah, there's a whole load, all these different colours and textures. So if you want an orange floor, you can have an orange floor. And a pink one. Because as I said, embrace the pink. And a blue one. I'm gonna leave it on a grey. There we go. And then the wallpapers. Now my favourite wallpaper in the game is Unbent Smoothness, I think it's called. It's from base game. Yep, Unbent Smoothness. It's a delightful little number and I use it all the time. But it doesn't come in enough colours. This is not enough for me. So I've made mine to come in a lot more colours. So it comes in 20 colours. So if you want to mix and match it with this Unbent Smoothness, you go ahead. Flawless. You can have yourself like a brighter moment if you like, you know. You can have a bit of a colour pop. So that's what I used for the base of my walls. I did these plain ones. It comes, of course, in all of these different swatches. So if you want a red one, you can have a red one. This Wabe Sabo. And this one. So that's the wallpaper. I thought for Brutalist, in my mind, concrete comes to my mind straight away. And then I wanted this other wallpaper, this grooved version, because it just adds this extra little bit of detail the same way that this half wall does. But you can do this and it can be a kind of like easier option because it's flatter. But yeah, this comes in, it matches in seamlessly with the plain walls. And what I do like to do with these is to kind of create like little fake, we're going to call them trompe l'oeil little panels, where you can add in extra details just to add a bit of interest and difference. And of course it comes in all the same swatches that the plain one does, so you can mix and match to your heart's content. But yeah, I do like putting them in as like little panels and stuff. And I also have them on the outside of the building. I can imagine this, like a huge walkway with this going down would be amazing. So yeah, that is everything in this set. I think I've waffled a little bit, but I think I've covered everything. So the key takeaways should be that you want to press F5 and get quarter tile placement to use all of these easily without having a headache. And yeah, slot away these sinks wherever you would like. Tabletops are the perfect place, along with this vanity. If you want to put them on surfaces that are higher, just be aware that your animation is not going to look correct because the Sims do the animation at a set place and they don't move from that. So your Sims will be washing their hands and they're way lower than the sink is. But yeah, that is about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is now available. Got to do this. Now available on early access over on my Patreon page. It'll be available for free on the 4th of August over on House of Harlix or over on my Patreon. You can just go there and follow me on Patreon and you'll get notified when it is for free. And yeah, I will be back very soon in Henford on Bagley. I will see you all then. Bye guys.